GoPro or 360 camera? Which one is right for you? Let's talk about it. Let's talk about action cameras. I took 2 action cameras with me because I thought that that's what I would need. Mainly because I only have one battery for the 360. Okay, I use the GoPro for some. I use the 360 for some. The GoPro is going to give you a much better picture, but you have to be mindful of what you're filming. The 360 camera films everything. Okay, so on this particular vacation, I got an opportunity to go trout fishing, fly fishing. That was one of our activities for the day. And I had this thing on the little lanyard stick right here on my chest. And okay, so I have waders on. I have a fly fishing pole, and I'm trying to maneuver that. I'm in the water. The water's cold. I'm trying not to, fall over and make a fool of myself. I really don't have time to make sure that the camera is exactly where it needs to be. Okay, that's not a good time to be messing with your camera. You just want to push the record button and get what you get. Well, just so happens I had it pointing just a little bit up. All the footage that I got from the fly fishing needed to be down just about a half an inch, and I'd have gotten everything that I needed. But again, I didn't have time to to actually check out what I was filming. I really wish I would have, because I missed out on basically my whole trout fishing thing. But if I'd have been stuck in my 360 camera on this, I definitely would have got that whole thing. Now, later on, we went out and took paddle boating, and I used the GoPro, and I could see what I was filming, and all that footage came out just perfect. Looks so good. I mean, it looks so good. It's so steady, nice and wide, with everything you want. And then I also got some footage with the 360 camera. And again, this camera gets footage that you simply can't get with the GoPro. And you don't have to worry about where it's pointed. You just kind of hold it out at the height that you want it, and it gets everything. And you want a high shot, you can stick it up. Like we were in the paddle board, and I stuck it straight up over the paddle boat, and it looked like a drone flying along there, and that was cool. And I stuck it down low and got some cool pictures of the lake level, of shots, wide shots of people going by on the paddle boats, and it's cool. So each of these cameras have their time and place, but I'm becoming just more and more of a fan of the old 360 camera, even though you have to go back into the software and edit all your footage and then export to your phone and airdrop it to the computer and all this and that. It's kind of a pain. It did take me about 4 or 5 days even to get around to doing it, whereas this I got to look at right away. But this, my trout fishing trip, didn't get the footage I wanted. If I'd have had this, it definitely would have got the footage I wanted. So you really just have to make your mind up. But if you're wanting to film everything and not have to worry about where your camera's pointed at all, boom. If you're wanting more of a better picture, maybe you want to use more slow motion, things like that, this is your guy right here. I can never decide, so I'm always taking both of them. In the end, which do I think is best? Well, it depends. Thanks for watching.
Oh, I broke the rod.